Hi there! Today we're going to share with you some project management tips for efficient web development workflow. These are useful for web development agencies and project managers within the software industry. Efficient project management is vital in web development because it orchestrates all the different elements together, like design, functionality, and user experience, within a tight timeline and often limited resources. It ensures that projects progress smoothly, meet the deadlines, and adhere to budget constraints while maintaining high quality. On top of that, efficient project management facilitates clear communication among team members and stakeholders. It also aligns the project's objectives with client expectations and swiftly addresses any issues or changes. All of these benefits ultimately lead to a successful, well-executed web project that satisfies all parties involved. Now here are our tried and tested tips for running your web development projects efficiently. Number 1 is to clearly define goals and objectives. The foundation of efficient project management is a clear understanding of the project's goals and objectives. For a web development project, this might involve determining the target audience, the desired functionality of the website, or the overall aesthetic. For example, a project aimed at creating an e-commerce site will have different objectives and requirements compared to a personal blog. Tip number 2 is to use Agile methodologies. Agile methodologies like Scrum or Kanban emphasize adaptability, iterative development, and frequent reassessment. So in web development, this approach allows teams to adapt quickly to changes, whether these changes are the shifting market trends or the client feedback. Implementing Agile means that you can release portions of your project iteratively, refining as you go. Number 3 is regular sprint planning. Sprints are short and consistent work cycles in Agile project management, and they're typically 1 to 4 weeks long. Effective sprint planning involves assigning specific tasks to be completed within each sprint. Now, in web development, this could involve tasks like designing a homepage, creating a database schema, or coding specific functionalities. Tip number 4 is effective stakeholder communication. Now, maintaining clear and constant communication with stakeholders, including clients, team members, and the management, is crucial for the success of a web development project. You must share regular updates on the progress of a website's development, potential delays, or any changes in scope. This helps you manage expectations and foster trust. Tip number 5 is to prioritize user experience. In web development, user experience is everything. This means designing the interfaces that are intuitive, engaging, and accessible. Now, as a web development project manager, you need to plan some time for user testing. For example, a project might involve user testing to gather feedback on a website's layout, or maybe run tests for stability under high traffic or navigational structure. This is to ensure that it meets user expectations. Tip number 6 is to implement version control. Version control systems like Git allow developers to track changes, revert to previous states, and collaborate without conflicts. In a web project, this could involve managing updates to the website's code base, allowing multiple team members to work on different features simultaneously, and this helps them run their project smoothly. Point number 7 is continuous integration and deployment. Automating the integration and deployment process ensures that new code changes are tested and deployed efficiently. So for web development, this might mean setting up a CI/CD pipeline that automatically tests and deploys code to a staging or production environment. Tip number 8 is task breakdown and delegation. Breaking down complex tasks into smaller, manageable units can make a project more manageable and less daunting. In web development, a large task like build a shopping cart system can be broken down into smaller tasks, such as design cart layout, implement add to cart functionality, and so on and so forth. Tip number 9 is conducting regular team meetings. Regular meetings help keep the team aligned on goals, progress, and any emerging issues. In the context of web development, this could be daily stand-ups, where team members briefly discuss what they worked on the previous day, plan for the current day, and highlight any issues or blockers. Tip number 10, use project management tools. Tools like Jira, Trello, or Asana help in tracking tasks, deadlines, and progress. For example, a web development team might use these tools to manage sprints, track bug fixes, and monitor feature development stages. Number 11 is risk management planning. Identifying potential risks and planning for them can prevent project delays. Risks can be technical challenges or resource constraints. For instance, in web development, a risk might be a key piece of technology becoming obsolete, and the mitigation plan could involve researching alternative technologies. Tip number 12 is to run quality assurance checks. Regular quality checks ensure that the web development project adheres to the required standards. This could involve code reviews, usability testing, and performance testing to ensure that the website is functional, efficient, and user-friendly. Tip number 13 is to establish feedback loops with users. Establishing mechanisms to gather user feedback, such as surveys or user testing sessions, helps in making informed adjustments. For a website, this feedback can be invaluable in refining the user experience and addressing any usability issues. Number 14, time management. Effective time management involves prioritizing tasks, setting realistic deadlines, and avoiding scope creep. In web development, this might mean using time tracking tools to ensure that the time is being spent efficiently on various tasks. Number 15 is responsive design principles. Ensuring that the website is responsive means that it works well on a variety of devices and screen sizes. This is essential for any website. And this involves designing flexible layouts and testing on different devices to ensure a consistent user experience. Now, as a project manager, you may suggest using a tool like Figma. Figma offers capabilities to design, prototype, and share interactive designs, which can be tested for responsiveness easily. Number 16, technical documentation. Maintaining detailed documentation of the code base, architecture, and development processes helps in future maintenance and onboarding new team members. For example, a well-documented API can save countless hours during integration with other systems. Number 17, performance optimization. Regularly assessing and optimizing the website's performance, such as the loading time and responsiveness, enhances user experience. Techniques like code minification, image optimization, and the use of content delivery networks are common practices in web development. Number 18, security measures. Implementing security measures to protect the website and user data is crucial. This includes practices like regular security audits using HTTPS and ensuring that user data is encrypted both in transit and at rest. Implementing security measures like these is fundamental in protecting against data breaches and cyber attacks. If those occur, they waste long hours of work that could have been avoided. Number 19, continuous learning and adaptation. The field of web development is constantly evolving, so staying informed about the latest trends, technologies, and best practices is crucial for any successful project. For example, if a new accessibility guideline becomes standard, the team should be prepared to implement these changes to ensure their web projects remain compliant and accessible. That's why, as a project manager, you need to assign some time for your team to learn and stay updated. And last but not least, post-project review. After completing a web development project, conducting a thorough review is essential to identify what worked well and what could be improved in the future. This involves analyzing aspects like adherence to timelines, budget management, client satisfaction, and the quality of the final product. The team might discover that certain project phases took longer than anticipated, indicating a need for better time estimation in future projects. Or, feedback from the client might reveal that while the technical aspects of the project were handled well, communication could be improved. Learning from each project is key to continual improvement and success in future endeavors. These tips, when applied effectively, can significantly enhance the efficiency and success of a web development project. Now, thank you very much for watching this video. We hope that you found these tips useful. Profile Tree has helped hundreds of businesses with establishing their websites. And if you need any help, we're happy to help you. Just drop us a comment and we'll get back to you.